bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Shotgun now for Carr. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 53 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible, run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, what happened, yo? I think y'all was coming, man. I had started up this week 1. You got work tomorrow? Oh shit, man! You been killing both of them shits, bro.
Down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, you ain't doing it?
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on
you ain't go this morning.
Down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Any lane that might have been open,
that ain't no joke.
Pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle.
You going to eventually let one of them go, or right now you good?
Great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, so you paying for your shit?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside game.
Yeah.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
The airport set.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Every defensive staff.
Yeah, you said you make more at the airport, right?
Plays. Job not so well done there.
Oh, yeah, so you might as well keep Amazon. You got benefits too, right?
To stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through
all the Edison?
established things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, you gotta get this shit, bro.
Midway point in quarter 1. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, you have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Damn, I wanted to run some Warzone. I'm playing this nigga get your game on nigga who won Super Bowls.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Murray. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Von Miller in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score,
he still mess with her.
Open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal.
I hear you.
Hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is.
He probably did, I think.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, and he will score.
I think his mother got,
Las Vegas.
He probably did.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, he got to have him, Luis? Oh, I'm about to say he actually got a. Cause I see he keep posting they about to play my shit.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally...
Damn, yo, I traded for a running back with joystick, man. I have a joystick since I got rid of Cook. Damn, longest run I broke in 2 seasons. Yeah, I had traded Cook for 2 superstar DBs, man. The nigga gave me a Dory Jackson 9.4 speed. He got a boost of 9.5. And Carlos Henderson 9.5 speed. Both of them niggas like a 9.8 now. I got 4 steps ahead, bro. I just suck. Yup, I just suck, man. That's all it is to it. I just fucking suck.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Oh, they did take all them?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
Yeah.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
You said Eddie Jackson, who?
Working his way into a 3-0 count, right?
Oh, the running back?
What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
What school he played for, you said? He from Jersey?
Shotgun now from Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. 30, 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
it's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Yeah, they've been looking to. They brought him in like a couple weeks ago. Nigga ain't signed. We need him, though.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
We need him, man. He a top 20 tackle in the league.
Behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it.
Yeah, then we got that guard too. And then we signed the center last year. Gave that nigga 30 mil.
Really good.
O-line looking decent, man.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Bears 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a handoff looking right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Oh, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
All right,
so
I'm on in a second.
1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Murray into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll run on 1st down. Tatum, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Lima, sit down.
Operating from the gun, Carr, and this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
To number 83.
From 10 yards out, and the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
For the extra point.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. Steps away to his left. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Murray now on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
from the gun. Murray. And the Raiders have got him. Von Miller, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
5-yard line.
Here's Murray. Flush to his right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Now Murray again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flushed out right. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Rolling to his right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
38-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Murray to air it out again. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23.
That's good.
A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third.
I just got off because I was in the middle of the game. I'm in the third quarter.
Emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination.
Mad as hell I got to go to work tomorrow, man.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. First down. Carr now on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Number 37.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. From the gun, Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will get the lead up to 14. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. To throw, it's Murray. This one caught by Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Harrison Butker on.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Carr going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 yards on.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on second down. Murray looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Carr going to look to throw.
At the Bears' 31-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's third down and 3 yards.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tanner Muse with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Murray trying again after the pick 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Murray's got to have this one. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a week 1 victory.
You don't know how to work the table.
Carr going to throw here. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off inside the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Don't stop that motor.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason?